Okay, we are live. So I'm just going to be sharing that on all the various social medias. Then we're going to get started with today's stream, playing some original Legend of Zelda, um, which got 6 votes. So, from subs, because every Sunday, except for Sundays when I'm doing marathon streams, I'm doing sub requests, and this is the one that got the votes today, Legend of Zelda. So yeah, welcome on in, everyone. How is everyone doing? Hope you're all doing fine. Just going to quickly make sure everything is good. And then we're going to get started with the game. Yeah, okay. Everything seems to be working. Going good. Just going to make sure chat is working. I actually wanted to do a chat earlier today and it randomly wasn't working, but then I refreshed and then it was fine. So I don't know if Twitch is having issues or if it was just like a random weird thing. So before I start, I'm actually going to be quick. Before I start on this file, I'm going to be trying something. So last time I played, I was saying how if you save and quit, that counts as a game over, and we want the 0 there, right? So I'm going to. I since read that that's wrong, but I want to test it before trying for sure. Test. Oh, thank you for the host, the Astropath. That is much appreciated as always. I've made game audio temporarily go away, as it always does, for whatever reason. If you're not following the Astropath, you definitely should be. He's a fellow Canadian variety streamer. Plays a lot of fun games. It's a very fun stream. Currently playing through Bravely Default. Okay, so we're going to be trying. As I also check what game audio is like. I think it's at a good volume, but it might be a bit loud. Let me know in chat and I can turn it down. So, let's see here. Pause, then up A on the second controller. Save. Okay, it is still 0. That is good to know. That means we can save, we can quit, we don't have to do it all in one go like we did initially. But yeah. So we're gonna go start on this. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. And also let me grab my map here. And a pencil. So I can mark off on the map where we've all been. So that's the starting square. We've been there, got the wood sword. All good. Okay, this area has a hole we can blow on a wall, but we don't have bombs right now. Wait. What's in that cave? I don't have anything marked down. Is that just an empty... What's here? Sword lasers are very useful, especially early on before you have a lot of hearts. Okay, this is a store. Wait. Do I have my map wrong? No, that's the empty one. Never mind. I did move over right. Yeah, so this is a shop here. I was worried I'd draw my map wrong. Okay, we need the candle and the better shield eventually. No. I know the map is different. I was just looking at the wrong spot on my map that I've drawn out, because I drew a map out of it in preparation for the stream. But welcome on in, Emily. How are you doing? How's your day going? Ooh, 5 rupees. So is this just empty then? Meet the old man. Okay, no, it's not empty. For some reason, I just don't have anything written down on my map here. So I don't know if I just missed a spot, or if the map I was copying off of was missing a spot. Let's go check here. Quickly looking that up, because... Ooh. Just noticed I got an email. Sorry. Class 2 overworld map. Or is this not going to give me potions? Is this just... Yeah, because cave on this map doesn't show anything. Now this other map also doesn't show anything. So maybe this is... not much. Had lunch playing Borderlands. Have to go... I'm going to get the diet soda out of your car. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. I'll have to look into that. Okay. Crap. Let's... Is the ferry still in the same location? Are there still ferries in the second quest? Yeah, it looks like it. I don't have it drawn on my map here either. Do I? No, I do. Never mind. It is there. Okay, just quickly go in here. Temporarily. Over here. Up here. Off screen. Excellent. Okay. So we have been to this ferry here. One problem is that while I've drawn out the maps, I don't have them as memorized for this quest as I do for the first quest. So while I drew them out, I'm gonna have to be looking. Well, I mean, I drew them out so I can look at them a lot more, but it's definitely something that's gonna need to happen. I also don't know off the top of my head where the heart containers are. Okay, at least I know that I'm going to do this all in one go, so I'm not in too much of a rush. Oh, that's why I have 2 notebooks here that I grabbed. That's why it's so thick. I don't need both notebooks. There we go. Where? Okay, that's that location. Where is the nearest heart container? Or at least a heart container. They need to be the nearest. Okay, there's one. Okay, that's the one that I can't get to. That's one I can't get to. Not sure about that one. We also need to build up our rupees so we can buy stuff. Which is always useful. So, that's there. Just cross off areas on my map as I've visited them and or done what... If it's an empty area, then cross it off right away. If there's something in it, don't cross off until I've actually done it. Okay, yeah, this area is empty. Initially, it's only written on here on my map, but that's because I was making a mistake. It's crossed off. This area is something we can burn down for a door. Or a staircase, as it were. Okay, I need the ferry now. This area does not have anything. This area has a door. Luckily, the enemies are really far away. Lets me take them out from a distance. Excellent. We also want to make sure we got our money nice and high early on and keep it high, because there are some dungeons where we need to make sure we have money, or else we risk losing a heart container. Okay, level 7 is on this screen. No point in taking those 2 out. One of these can be burnt down. Nothing. Bomb. Ah, but why do bombs have to appear when we can't get at them? So even though there's technically nothing on this screen, there would have, or there, it gave us something anyway, but we couldn't get it. This is another screen where we can get a potion. This screen, nothing other than enemies. Aren't even giving us anything so far. I have never done the second quest before now. This is my first time. Hey, Bangs! Thank you for that resub. That is very much appreciated. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Where are we right now? We're there. Okay, according to my notes, there is a heart container on this screen. But I think that it's one of the ones you need the whistle to make appear. Because I think that's a thing in the second quest. Although I don't know how else we get a heart container on this screen. Speaking of heart, I need a heart container. I just need a heart. Ooh. I'm like the Tin Man, I need a heart. These guys are so annoying to kill. Honestly, I shouldn't. But I'm like, well, they're relatively easy to avoid. Until like I stop going for the attack, move out, and then. And it was the right call. I'm assuming I have to use the whistle here. I'm assuming it's not just killing all the enemies for a heart container. That'd be silly. I mean, a lot of things in the second quest are silly, but that seems unlikely. So I might just have to go do the level 1 without getting any of the overall heart containers. Because that means that there's at least 3 that I can't get, and there's what? Is it 4 or 5 total? Where are the other? Okay, oh, there's one up there. That's probably going to require bombs. Just looking at the map here I have, and one over there. Where is that? Is that the graveyard? Might be the graveyard. How is game audio? Like, is it at a good volume, or do I need to turn it up or down or anything? Money. Okay, what's in this shop? Good volume, smidge loud, but it's just a smidge. Okay, I'll turn it down. There we go, just a smidge. Okay, so this is a shop right there. On the map. Do we want to buy bombs, or do we... No, we don't want to buy bombs, because we can get bombs just by finding them. So yeah, we're not going to buy any. Okay, now this area gives us a warp. Oh, crap. This is a ferry. So the ferries are the same. Unfortunately, I missed out on that blue rupee there, but did not want to risk the death. Okay. What is this? This is nothing. One of these I think is burnable, probably. Yes. One of the trees here is also burnable. We're gonna go back to the ferry, heal up, and then come back. We're gonna go do level 1 right away. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, just go heal. Heal Eric, then come back. Don't worry about the pea hats if you can get to the ferry easily. So they get lucky and get the ferry on that other pea hat, but overall they are slow and tedious enemies. Okay, this area has nothing other than those enemies. So yeah, level 1 is in the same location in second quest as in the first quest. Most other levels are in different locations, but level 1 is the same. Okay. So this is just an empty room. Move over here. That's annoying. There we go. Got ourselves a boomerang. Okay. Gonna be going back here. Got ourselves some bombs, which is good. Got ourselves a key. Oh, okay. That was... Got ourselves the compass. What do we have in the next room? Okay. No, we need to go heal. We need to go heal. Okay. We're saving, quitting, which restores us to full health, luckily. Okay. So we'll make our way back there. Getting whatever rupees we can on the way. Excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna go. We're gonna go up one more screen in case we get any hearts. Well, we got a heart, but we also lost another one. So yeah, we're gonna go grab the fairy again. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. I'm going to be saving and quitting a lot to avoid those game overs. So I remember how stressful the first quest was when I thought saving and quitting counted as a game over, and doing that all in one go, and I would rather avoid the stress of that. Still somewhat challenging, because, you know, like, if I'm saving and quitting... Ah, crap. That's progress that's not being made. Significantly slows down progress. Significantly slows down progress. What was I just saying? It's interesting that you need to use the second player controller to save and quit, though. So if you don't have two controllers, you're kind of out of luck on that. Wait a second. We now have enough money for the candle, don't we? Okay, yeah, 60. That means we can start burning stuff. Okay, let's see here. This is the shop right there. This is the empty space. So one of these has a door. Pay me for the door repair charge. Okay. That's fine. One of these also does. My guess is it's either that one or the one at the end. Isn't necessarily, it could be another one, but those two not being like a row of three. Okay. could be any one of them, though. Other than the ones I can't reach. It's gonna be the last one I try, isn't it? If anybody knows like which one it is, I am okay with you telling me that. And especially when I go and accidentally... So you can only use the candle once per screen. Whoa, did I not press left again? Once you upgrade the candle to the next level, then you can use it multiple times. Okay. We're running... Oh, there's only 2 more that I can actually reach. Okay, 1 more. So it needs to be like a space between... I'm sorry, what? Did I Okay, I'm looking at a map right now and it says it's this one. This map is otherwise accurate, right? Like... This one it says it's... this. Yeah, that worked. It's potion door, which, you know, we can't get potions yet until we have the letter, but... That's where it says it is here. And then it says it is... And because the other thing also says we have that here, right? Yep. I'm so confused right now. But we'll worry about that later. If anybody knows why it's not working... This one works. It's a secret to everybody. Every time I pass by now, I'm going to be trying that until I figure out what the cause is. Because... don't like that when stuff doesn't make sense. Gotta be a logical explanation here. Gotta be. Okay. Back in here again. So we've gone through here. Ah, crap, crap, crap. Maybe I'm just like somehow doing it from the wrong. Maybe like do it from like a bit higher or lower. That. Oh right, my fire can hurt me. So how's everyone's weekend been? How are? What have you all been up to this weekend? Anyone up to anything interesting? Didn't even need the ferry. Got a heart on the way. Is my chat still working? Oh. Yeah, chat is still working. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were definitely made. There will be less of this going back to the ferry constantly as we get more hearts. Just early game, it is very easy to get killed quickly. But that's fine. We know what we're doing. Mostly. I mean, if nothing else, we're building up our rupee stash. A little bit faster if, you know, this was working. Really? Oh, nice. Left the heart for, like, if I got hit. I got hit. I got the heart, but... Nope. Then I got hit again. But then there was a fairy. So it was all good. Okay, let's put on... the boomerang. Really? Gonna hit me right as I go in. Well, the fact that those things keep shooting at me is kinda a pain. No, no, no. Doing that until I get a heart or a fairy just seems like a waste of time. What can I do in here? Bones. I already got full on bones for now. Retry. So I lose everything since my last save, but that's fine. What have I done since my last save? Because of money. That's no big loss. It's always going to be more money. Even if that one isn't giving us the money it's supposed to. Breath of the Wild? Hey Nick, welcome in. I assume that's, Wait, what about Breath of the Wild? Is that, like, answer the question? Because doesn't... I mean, I guess it has the Master Mode, which kind of... But yeah, how are you doing, Nick? How's your day going? Okay. This is gonna be the skeleton room. I was really hoping. For some health there. You're good? Good to hear, good to hear. Oh, well, got a... Okay, so there we got bombs. Map is over in here. Can't get the map though. From here, not up the ladder. Wait. I missed a door on my map. How did that happen? Dungeon map 1. Yeah, I just straight up missed a door on my map. Okay. The map that I drew in my notebook, I mean. Okay, got those rupees. Got ourselves the map. Back out here. What's up here? Okay. So that's as high as we can get in here. And we need to go back down. One more. And of course these guys are back, because why wouldn't they be? We need to bomb the wall here. That opens this up. Let's temporarily switch over to the boomerang. It'll be the least of your worries. I mean, enemies coming back tends to be a worry in general. We can also open that up. Apparently there's a key in this room. So I guess I just need to kill all of these guys, which is annoying because we keep losing access to our sword whenever one of the these guys hits us. Hey! Tactical, thank you so much for those bits, and thank you for giving me another one of those the pride emotes. How are you doing, Tactical? Welcome on in. Yeah, there we go. Got the key. Well, we got decently far, and then just saved and quit before we died. Yeah, well, come on in, Tactical. How are you doing today? How's your day going? Okay, having a decent walk to the dungeon this time. Nice, nice. Full health, full bombs. We're gonna go through this way so we don't have to deal with those fireballs shooting at us. So change to the boomerang. Excellent. There we go. So I actually kill all the enemies before I can push the block. Okay. Nope. That's not the one. That's not it. I may have to go and grab some, where can I... Let's see here. Let's look at a map. The area where the heart containers are. Oh no, it's that one I don't do. That one we need the ladder, that one we need the raft, that one we need the flute. That one's in the graveyard, so we can technically do it, but at what cost? How difficult would it be to get there at this point? And shouldn't there be a... There's 5 overworld heart containers, right? Let's see, we have 3, get 8 from dungeons is, 8 plus 3 is 11, so yeah, that would be 5 overworld ones. Where is the other one? Not seeing it. Okay, so the one with from the ladder, the one from the raft. Those are both the same as the first quest. Oh, right, there's that one also. Okay, never mind. Found it. Okay. So all of them require items except for the graveyard. No, or... Does the graveyard one require an item? Do you need the... No, no. You don't need the, whatchamacallit, to move graves. fact, isn't that where you get it in the first quest? I don't remember. It's been too long. The power bracelet. There we go. That's the name. I remember things sometimes. Getting the better shield, though, would help. So that I'd be protected from, like, fireballs. Because this weak-ass little shield doesn't do anything for fireballs. Protect from arrows. But that is it. So, anyone doing anything interesting this weekend? Or did anything interesting this weekend? Let's see now. Okay, careful. Silly keys. Tricks are for kids. Okay. Yes, yes, okay. No. I mean, okay. We technically survived. Ooh. Crap, crap, crappity crap. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, Eric. Calm. Calm. Okay, what did we all lose? Some money? I really should just save and quit when I got down to half a heart. But I tried risking it for the biscuit. It did not pay off. Why won't this one burn? It's supposed to burn, but it refuses to burn. That's going to require further research. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Took you out. Let's go heal it up. I've actually been to the ferry in a little while. Don't you love when you get a stopwatch after you already killed all the enemies on the screen? Maybe it's not burning that one down. Maybe it's the whistle on the last screen. Because I know some of the other screens that have the whistle, but that's just making something staircase appear. Maybe, or like appear like just in the normal ground. But maybe it's like that here as well. I don't know. We'll try it once we eventually get the whistle. In like 4 years, at the rate we're going. Bombs are nice, but we already have full. What we need right now is more money. Thank you. 99. Only 99, 99, 99. For anybody who's like, isn't that an extra 99 if you're talking about money? But it's a Reboot reference. Anyone here watch Reboot as a kid? Or as not a kid, I guess? I mean, you can watch Reboot as an adult as well, like, nobody's stopping you. I assume nobody's stopping you. That'd be a bit weird if somebody was stopping you. Like, you're an adult, you can watch what you want. Okay, well, we lost some rupees from that death. I'm just glad I learned, though, that I can save without counting as death in this game, because otherwise we probably wouldn't have even made any progress by now. Yeah, we definitely need to get a better shield. That'll very much change things. Hey, Bangs. Yeah. got a, I'm assuming you're posting that you just got that from Tactical's Cheer a bit ago? How's it going, Bangs? How are you doing? Okay. Just want to nap all day and sleep all night. Oh yeah. Like a reverse kiss. Well, what is this sleeping you speak of? I'm not sure I'm familiar with the concept. Yeah, it should be less risking saving like when I'm at half hard or hard depending on where I am, what I'm doing. Because then at least I'm building up my money. And the faster I build up my money, the sooner I can get a shield, which will help immensely with so many things. Hey, Tree Frog! Thank you for that raid. Welcome on in, Tree Frog and Raiders. Frog Squad hopping in. Welcome on in, Tree Frog and Parrot. How's it going? How are y'all doing? Bangs, you want to give Tree Frog a shout out? Tree Frog is a wonderful streamer and a friend of mine and a mod in this channel. Plays a lot of fun games and just a very welcoming atmosphere in her stream and wherever she goes. Is a 5.51 from Todd Roger fake? I don't know what you're talking about. I can also just give you a shut up. Bangs might have gone into lurk. Playing Plants vs. Zombies 2. It's about time. How is that going for you? Ask me Nintendo trivia. Oh. I assume that's a speedrun related thing. 551. But I'm I'm not certain what speedrun that would be in reference to. Speedrunning is not an area of expertise for me. See, I'm more the guy that, like, you know, knows a lot of stuff about the games themselves, but not necessarily about things like speedrunning records and whatnot. Which game is that in reference to, though? Because now I'm curious. I do find speedruns interesting. I've done a few speedruns myself. I'm terrible at it, but, you know. I've done, Super Mario World 11 Exit and all castles. Drag Racer. Not even... You spelled it wrong? I'm not even trying to spell it wrong, but I'm not even sure which game that is. Okay. Okay, right off the bat. Yeah, we're going to go save and quit, because this is not... Oh, Dragster. Ah, the early 80s Activision game. Okay. Yeah, no, then I know... Oh, I recognize the title. Not exactly an expert on Activision games, though. Maybe... See, early 80s, so is that like, one that's on, like, you know, various, like, Atari systems and such? Hey, 111 rupees. Nice, that was some smooth playing there. Mostly by luck. Yeah. Yeah. Specifically, like, my expertise is in Nintendo games. Some other stuff, but, like, primarily Nintendo. Give me a heart, or a fairy. That was nothing. Didn't even give me a rupee. Some enemies have no appreciation for being killed. Don't even give you anything good for it. What is this world coming to? So how was the stream, though? Start in second gear, but that's impossible. Okay. I'll have to take your word for it. Okay, let's see if we can actually get some health in here, because this is a bit of a slow room to go through, but it's relatively easy. It's just slow because if you get hit by those guys, you temporarily can't use your sword. See, you're probably not hitting the sword button. There we go. Go through and go back. Okay. If you did... couldn't have gotten a 551. Okay. No, you take a lot of damage in that room. Retry. Maybe we should just wander around a bit, try and build up our rupees, get the shield. Okay, so this is starting. We can gamble over on this screen. Where do we place the bomb again on this screen? Huh? There we go, found it. Nice, nice. Okay, which one should I go for? Left, right, or middle? Let me know in chat what you'd like to see me... Which one you'd like to see me try and grab. Which do you think is going to be the winning one? Let's play a money-making game. Left, right. Okay, we have... We'll take the average and go with the middle. Okay, so the moral of the story is that I should always listen to Tree Frog Rider. Okay. Gonna try it again. Which one should I go for this time? Which one? You are pretty smart, that is true. Okay, okay is saying left. You're both saying left, okay. Good call, good call, good call. Well, now we can get ourselves a shield here. Better shield, I mean. And that is going to help a lot. Because now we are protected from fireballs. Whereas before we were just protected by, like, rocks and arrows. It's like any basic shield can protect against the rocks these guys spit out, or the arrows enemies fire. Fireballs, that takes a whole another level of shielding. Can't get, you're not protected when you're using the short. See? There. Look at this. Ah, missed. See? Impervious to fireballs. If I swing my sword, then of course I can get hit because, you know, at that point... We are going to save and quit. So we're full health, and we keep all our stuff we just grabbed. All our stuff being the shield. We got some more money since getting it. Yeah. Also, if either, well, especially Tree Frog, because you were right on both of them. If you want to go down to Vegas with me sometime, just let me know, and we'll make a trip out of it. You know what? We are taking you out. Can I even take these guys out? Sword lasers. Definitely damaging. Yeah. I don't know how many hits it takes. Won 20,000 pennies. Okay, so 200 bucks. That's still not bad. Depending on how much you spent before getting that, I guess. Is this game one of the easiest Zelda games? Oh, no, 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 no. Definitely not one of the easiest. It's one of the harder ones. Not the hardest, but one of the harder ones. Can we even kill the Zoras with sword lasers? Because if so, they have a lot of health. Okay, we're stopping on that. It's just getting ridiculous. Tier list on difficulty? I mean, the most difficult one is Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. You go lurk? Okay, enjoy your lurk, enjoy your lunch. Oh, that was a failure. Zelda 2 is definitely the hardest one. Then, maybe this... no, actually, after Zelda 2, I'm gonna go with, Spirit Tracks. Then this one. After that, I'm not certain. And the thing is also, it's hard to say for certain, because, like, with Spirit Tracks, overall it wasn't hard. There were just, like, a couple of things that made it super difficult, but other than those few things, it was not that difficult. Where this one is, like, fairly consistently difficult, as is Zelda 2. But yeah. Doesn't help it, because this is the second quest that I'm on right now, which is more difficult. And the fact that I'm trying to 100% it, no game overs. Which is why you see me constantly saving, quitting. Or if I get a game over, hitting retry, which sends me back to, you know, my last save. Okay. Did I already take out the enemies on this screen? No, since... Ooh. Thank you for the hearts. One second. Saw you ask something, I'm just in the middle of... There we go. Combat here. Do you think that the new Zelda game... The new Zelda game is like the old games or no? Like Breath of the Wild? It's definitely like a lot of the old games. All the Zelda games have similarities to each other and all of them have differences. The biggest thing with Zelda is that it's about exploration. Which, how exactly the games do that varies from game to game, but they all have some level of exploration. Okay, let's see if we can get heart from one of these guys. Or a berry, or 2 hearts, really. We only have 1.5 hearts. Nope, no hearts from those guys. Zelda games better as 2D or 3D. I mean, my favorite Zelda games are amongst the 3D games, but I love all of the games to varying extents. So I think it works quite well in both styles. Yeah, like my favorite Zelda is Wind Waker, which is one of the 3D games. My second favorite is Majora's Mask, which is 3D. Yeah. But then, like, my favorite of the 2D games is, I think, Minish Cap. Link Between Worlds is up there as well. Link to the Past, of course. But yeah, I love all the games, though, to varying extents. What about you? Which is your favorite? Okay. 27 rupees. And of course that wasn't even like, that was just me making a mistake there. You don't play them, but you have a little, in your opinion, you like 3D, okay, yeah. Or you don't play them, but you have to play them a little bit? Okay. And Zelda's, I think, one of the series that did the, made the move from 2D games to 3D games the smoothest. I think part of it being the fact that the 2D games are already, other than with the exception of like Zelda 2, a top, and some parts of the game like this one where it's side-scrolling, but mostly it's top-down overhead view, which made, I think, the transition to 3D a lot easier than, say, like a series like Mario. And I think Mario still did a brilliant job in the transfer to 3D. I just think Zelda did it better because it was a game that... There we go. Okay. Breath of the Wild. Okay. You've only played Breath of the Wild because of GameStop's showcase. Okay. Breath of the Wild is actually one of the 2 main games that I haven't played. I haven't played Breath of the Wild or Triforce Heroes yet. I want to play both of them eventually, I just haven't been able to buy them yet. Because of, you know, money. Apparently you need money to buy games, who knew? There's also some of the spin-offs that I haven't played. Like, I haven't played any of the Tingle games, I have not played any of the CDI games. I have played a bit of Hyrule Warriors, just the Wii U version, but not very much. I haven't played the Picross game on 3DS, although I do have it. I haven't played the Game & Watch game or the Game Watch. What other spin-offs are there? I haven't played, Link's crossbow training. Well, there's that new one that just came out, Cadence of Hyrule, which, well, is technically part of the Necrodancer series, but it's a crossover with Zelda. Not play that. A lot of people are playing that these days, though, because it just came out like 2 days ago. So, yeah. So many games out there, so little time. Okay. Let's see if we can do a bit better this time. How have we already been live for an hour and a half? I haven't even beat the first dungeon yet. Okay, well, didn't take any damage, which is good. Not taking damage is the first step to not getting killed. Taking damage doesn't necessarily mean we do get killed, but it definitely increases the chances. Those were like, you know, half a heart, or more, depending on. Do I think Minecraft will have a second game? I mean, hasn't it already? It didn't have like that Minecraft. Crap. It had that. Didn't Telltale make a Minecraft game that's more story focused? But or do you mean like a full-on Minecraft 2? What would that even be? Because like Minecraft is a game that just, you know, they can just keep updating the base game instead of making a sequel. So I'm not even sure what a Minecraft 2 would be. What happened? What would you like to see in a Minecraft 2 that they couldn't just do as an update for Minecraft? I myself don't play Minecraft, so like, I could be way off base on this. Key hats to land somewhere out of the way. Okay. You're becoming very familiar with this fairy. Very familiar. Ooh. Does anyone else find it amusing to like just throw their boomerang and then go off the screen before it gets back to you? I don't know why I find that amusing. Just, you know, thing I like to do. Make your own skin. I mean, can you not do that with Minecraft already? See, I haven't played myself, but I could have sworn I've seen like streamers playing it and using like custom skins. Oh. Console versions. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Normally when people talk about Minecraft, I assume they're talking on the computer. Console versions, I don't know. Because there they can also do updates, but they probably don't... There was probably a certain point where they stopped updating it. But, don't know exactly the decisions that go into that. I want to get a heart before I can do those. But I took damage from... So the wall masters can actually hurt you. They don't always just grab you. Sometimes they do actually hurt you. Nope, did not. Okay, this is going to be... Short attempt. It was a short attempt. Okay. If anyone has any, like, ideas on how I can, you know, do better, feel free to let me know. If, however, it's just that I suck, then... You'll be going to another castle? Okay. Okay. See you later, okay? Thanks for stopping by. And, have fun. Have a good day. So what we need to do... Thank you for that follow. That is very much appreciated. Yeah. One of my goals for this year actually was to hit 1,000 followers. I don't know if we're going to do that because we're almost at the halfway point of the year and we still have a lot of followers to go. But every follower counts. I mean, even aside from just, you know, that being a goal, you know, it's always good to see new faces in here. Okay. See if we can get some hearts in here. So much easier without the bubbles. Okay, well we got a heart. Should we maybe just wander around, see if we can't find anything else help us out? And the problem is I don't know what, because like I said, we can get... It's not like we can get... We might be able to get one heart container. I mean, theoretically, go into other dungeons and get the items we need. We need to get more heart containers. I'll try it once more, see how it goes. Because we were doing decently last time. We got to go 3, or 2 of the 3, what are they called? What are these enemies called again? Gorias? Yes, that's what they are. The thing is, the Gorias on their own will be fine. It's all the fireballs being shot at you at the same time, and because like, and the fireballs on their own will also be fine because you know shield protects against them. But when you're using your sword, you're temporarily unshielded. Similarly, the fact that there's so many of them and you're trying to like take out the Gorias quickly before they take you out. Excellent, okay. This is also why we're leaving as many wall masters as we can. We can heal, we can come back in. Or potentially heal, because it depends on what the wall masters decide to give us. Rupees are nice, but they don't actually help us as far as this goes. Those boomerangs also take off. How much damage do these do? Because they do at least. I was at a full heart there, so it's not even like they do. Okay, we're gonna go start exploring a bit more. Okay. The beeping from the dying, yes. Okay. Where are we right now? The shop? Okay. Actually, wait. That's what I need. I need the letter. That letter is okay. So I can get potions. Okay, where are we right now? This is where we will be able to get a potion once we can. nothing on this screen. That's wrong. Marked on the wrong thing. This screen, nothing on this screen. Up here is a map. Or not a map, a shop. Map is what I'm looking at. What is in this shop? Oh, this would go out and me the shield for cheaper. Also has arrows, but we don't have a bow yet, so we don't need that. Plus we just don't have the money for it. Here is level 2, interestingly enough. This is where we got one of the rings in first quest. On this quest, it is instead a dungeon. See, level 2. What does level 2 give us? Oh, flute. Well, let's see how far we can get in level 2. Okay, mummies are fine. We can deal with, or Gibdos. We can deal with Gibdos just fine, especially in a room like this. So I said some things that turned out to not be true. I mean, I should have been able to deal with Gibdos fine, but I was getting cocky and making mistakes that I should not have. That was on me. Totally on me. And yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try that again, because oh crap. Should be able to do that room just fine. A lot of dying is happening. If I can get the flute, which is in that dungeon, that'll allow me to do a few other things. Okay. Getting some nice rupees. Okay, we're still at full health as we're coming into this screen. That's good. long as we're at full health, we can continue to use sword lasers, and that is a massive help. Why is it giving me a fairy now when I don't need one? Okay. Okay, so they do a lot of damage. That was the issue. Okay. What's in this room? Nope, 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 not ready for that. Where do they come back? Fun, fun. Bah! Level 2 only. This is level 2, folks. So, what we're actually going to be doing is going and escaping. In fact, you know what? We'll worry about that dungeon later. So that is not at all something we're ready for. I need to quickly check something. Okay, no. Okay, I'm just checking because I often realize. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure we need the power bracelet to push. If we use a power bracelet to push the open the graves, which I don't remember, that's going to determine whether or not we can get that heart container yet. Probably do. I know we don't need it for the rocks, but I don't remember. We need it for the... Okay, it just says... Okay, there it just says rocks. Just can't remember whether or not, because I don't know if, well, I mean, we could just go and find out. Eh. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna try and make our way to the grave yard. Okay, where are we right now? One of these is burnable, but I don't know which one. Not that one. Wait. Yes, one of these is burnable. Pay me for the door, okay. Well, there's your money for the door. I hope you're happy. Up here... Let's just go heal. There's another one on this screen. That one? No. It's one of those three, almost assuredly. It's like three green ones in the middle. It's that one. It's a secret to everybody. Well, we got those rupees now. Go one screen over. Gotta go back and heal. This screen, though, doesn't have anything other than enemies. This is where one of the dungeons is on the first quest, but no dungeon here on the second quest. Here is just a regular fairy pond with no fairy. This one also has rupees. Ooh. Is it this one? Nope. Actually, I went to the Lost Woods there. Okay, which one did I try? Did I try that one? Did not try that one. It's a secret to everybody. Okay. Okay, let's go to the Lost Woods. Almost made it through without getting damage. I don't remember the exact sequence, but I know how to do it. Basically, you just kind of alternate between going to the left and going vertical, and the verticals also alternate between up and down. Okay, we're gonna ignore that. Ignore that. Okay. Which one gives us now heart container? Okay. I want that heart. I want it now. So take any one you want. And now we're saving. We got that. That is a major win for us. Now we're gonna go back and try again on the first dungeon. Because now we can actually, like, survive a little longer. In theory. Still depends on how well we play. Like, here we just took... I mean, we're still actually as much health as we normally would be. Or... Okay. Having done that, we're now going to go back, get the fairy, heal up to full. Okay, now we're gonna go in with 4 hearts. And hopefully that allows us to do it, complete the first dungeon, get up to 5 hearts. And yeah. Then we decide on our next move. Even with 5 hearts, that second dungeon looks like it'll be really difficult. The more hearts we have, better our chances. That's the way it works. More health, more chances, better, less damage. Well. Okay, still have full health. Full 4 hearts. Okay. Yep. Still in Dungeon 1. Take a detour to get the 1 heart container in the overworld that I don't need an item for. So, here's hoping. Okay, got some damage. Go back here. Hopefully get a fairy from one of these guys. Ah. Well, got a heart. Better than nothing. Okay. I did it. Level 1 is done. Yep. Now... Yeah, I briefly actually, while exploring around a bit, stopped by in Dungeon 2, and oh boy. I'm gonna have a fun time there. This screen isn't anything here in this quest, right? No. This next screen, though, has a shop. So that's probably the corner one. That was the wrong thing. I don't want a bomb, I want to... Dungeon 4. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's really nice for the shield. Might as well grab the meat while we're here. Because, you know, gonna need it eventually. And then... This screen apparently also has... No, this is rupees. Secret to everybody. Only 10 rupees, but hey. Every rupee counts. Yeah, this screen doesn't do anything other than get us to level 5. What? Dungeon 4 is where it really starts getting... Well, we'll see. Because the thing is also, as I get to later dungeons, I'll also have more hearts and all that jazz. Better protection, so... That's the big thing one of the big things right now is just how quickly I can die. Yeah, because the game, basically, it starts out, you know, with, you're gonna die so quickly. Then it starts to, you know, the difficulty amps up, but you also get more stuff so you can survive a bit easier. Don't spend hours getting money for the blue mail so you die slower. Yeah. I mean, we haven't really been having much trouble getting money this game. Ooh, 69, nice. Sorry, 20 rupees. 74. Okay. So we started this dungeon off before, so we beat this first room where we got a key. Okay. Then this room... Oh, that was just these guys. These guys are no threat. These guys will be nice when we get next level of swords. We can just kill them in one hit so they don't produce the little guys. Because then they also drop items when they don't drop the little guys. Okay, what was this next room up here again? Okay, actually, this isn't bad. Just bats. Like, fireballs are annoying, but not a big threat when the enemy is just bats. Mostly not a big deal. Okay. What's this room up here? More Gibdos. Okay. Like I said, I briefly gone into there. This time I went further than I did. I didn't save after I beat Dungeon 1. I didn't... I need to save more often. Yep. So that was my bad. Very much my bad. Mistakes were made. We just have to live with them and move on with our lives. Okay. I don't need to go in here. Just me, or is their boomerang range longer than my boomerang range? Okay, throw your boomerang again. I want to see your range. Said I want to see your range. Okay. Yep, their boomerang range is definitely longer than mine. It's not fair. Okay. So I think that the first dungeon here is an E for Eric. I want hearts or fairies. You're giving me nothing. You're not even giving me rupees. Oh wow. Okay. Let's stop cursing Eric. Nothing. Okay. Big ball of nothing. Okay. I suppose technically I don't even need to be killing them. I can just bomb the wall and go through. Okay. Excellent. Okay. $129 rupees. Okay, that was not such a good battle on my part. A lot of mistakes were made. Okay. Full health. Where exactly do we get the letter? Is that maybe worth my time to go get that now? Let's see here. I probably need the whistle for that. Or the flute, or whatever. Whistle, flute, whatever it is called in this game. Recorder is what it's called in this game, that's for what it is. Whistle is in Super Mario Bros. 3, flute is in A Link to the Past, and this is a recorder. And where is the blue ring? Oh, that's actually worth it. Okay, if I start getting low on health, save and quit. And if my money starts getting close, I'm gonna just go grab the blue ring. That's actually a much better plan. Okay, one of you to give me a heart. Preferably your own heart, but I'm okay with it being somebody else's. No hearts. Those monsters were heartless. Come for the Legend of Zelda, stay for the puns. If I died to Keese, of all things... Keese were punishing me for the pun. They were punishing me. So, mistakes were made. That much is true. Mistakes were made. How about you? I don't know. I don't know why we're suddenly rhyming. Okay. Okay, we're gonna start going towards the, Okay, so we already got that. This screen has a warp, which we can't do anything about yet, because we need a power bracelet. That's nice. It's important to learn from our mistakes, yes. Our mistake was making a pun in the presence of Keys. Apparently they do not like puns. Probably because they get too many puns. The one in the graveyard. It's the only one I can currently get. The other heart containers all need items. Okay. Wait. The screen right here was the warp, right? No, there was an empty screen after the warp, which is that one. Okay. Just keeping track of my map here. So then this screen should have something we can bomb. Let's take out these guys first. There we go. Okay, so this is the another one of the gambling dens. I don't suppose Tree Frog is still here to let me know. But, which one should I pick? Which one should I go with? Left, right, or middle? Or should I just pick myself? Nobody in chat has an opinion. We're gonna go with right. Should have gone with left. Okay. Oh, OBS, no, I do not want you to update while I'm in the middle of a stream. Okay, so that was door charge. So we have 2 screens of nothing. Other than, like, enemies and whatnot. Okay. We have a shop where we can buy, amongst other things. I mean, arrow's the only thing we here that we don't already have. Okay, take it slow. 1 screen at a time. Tactites seem to be decent for rupees. Nice, nice. Excellent, excellent. Bring in the money. Bring in the big bucks. Ooh. We also got our bombs back to full. Got a heart. Okay. This screen has a heart container, but that we can't reach. We need a ladder for that. This screen has nothing. This screen has nothing, but it leads to a heart with. We need a raft for that. This screen has nothing. Next up. Another screen with nothing. This screen has something, though. It's a secret to everybody. Which screen are we on right now? Not there, there. Okay. This is just gonna be a potion. Oh, yeah. I'm not going there yet. We can't get a potion yet. This screen. This is a shop up here, right? Yeah. Nothing we need, though. It's a pretty useless shop, because it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. It doesn't give us anything can't get for the same price or cheaper elsewhere. Okay. Oh, what should I pick? What should I pick? Got it right. Okay. Should mark this area off on my map that I've been here. No, I should have gone with the right again. Oh, that's going to help us out immensely. Okay, I'm like... I was still wearing green in here, but I'm like, wait, does it just... You have to go through a door before it registers. Also on this screen somewhere is a thing. But it's a door cost, which is why I waited until after I already was at almost no money before I actually went and did it. Actually, you know what? What we're doing now, we're going to save so we keep what we just got. Okay. Now that we have a bit of extra defense, let's see how things go. Okay, we want to heal up though first before going to the thing. No, we've got this now. So we had to upgrade our shield, our tunic, and our heart container. Oh, technically we did already beat it, we just have to beat it again because we didn't save afterwards. Okay. You know what? I don't even need to kill all of them. Like, it's nice killing them because then I get, like, rupees. But... oh. Okay, I'm gonna try to get a heart. No. Alright, we're gonna just try bombing this with... See, this is actually smart. Now we're in here with, like... much more health. Super easier. So many things that I did better this time. Okay, I'm gonna save almost right away. So I did mark some stuff on my map that I had done the last time on my way to the second dungeon. I want to do some of that stuff first again. Just because I already have it marked off on my map. We're gonna save before going to the second dungeon. So this is already done. This one had nothing. And this one was where we needed to burn the corner. We bought the meat here last time. We can't afford it this time, but that's fine. I don't mark down that I've got meat or not. I just look at my pause screen. This one was this one. Okay. So there was that shop, the rupee. Think that was it. Yeah, I mean, I marked off that I went here, but okay. So now we're gonna save. That way, if something goes wrong. Well, I just call that, like, fairy now. When you start up your file, you're at 3 hearts. Always. Just need to refill my other 2 hearts. I refill one of them, but... I mean, there's the, fairy fountain near here. The reason I'm usually killing everything on a screen while exploring is because of the fact that, you know, I'm going to need rupees anyway, so, you know. Might as well get them as I'm traveling. Except for being, like, you know, Zoras there, because those are tedious to kill. Same with P-hats. Do it from time to time, but not as a regular thing. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Dungeon 2, take whatever take this is. So did that, got here. Okay. Which room do we get up to? This is the one with the bats, right? No. With blobs. Okay. So we got up to this room up here with the bats. And a key. Yeah, this is the room that I died in last time, right? Okay. What's next? Another... Okay, bats. Oh, shield doesn't protect from his fireballs. Okay. Okay. Good to know, good to know. So we need to be much more careful with, what is that, Manhandla, right? To avoid Manhandla's fireballs so that we don't... So we can keep doing sword lasers. That make the whole thing a lot easier. Like a heck of a lot easier. I love the stopwatch. Such a helpful item. Because then... you can't do anything. I mean, like, the enemies can't do anything. Okay. We're gonna try exploring a different route in the dungeon. Because we know we need to go back to the room with Manhandla yet, but we don't need to do that right away. Can you only give me a heart or a fairy to heal that damage you just did to me? No. Okay. Nah, we're gonna do it anyway. Okay. First two rooms I think we can do. Nothing we can do but go up, I mean. Okay. From this room, though, we can also go left. There's no point in fighting this guy. Okay, this is where we can get the compass. Okay, one down. Two down. Got the compass. which way do I want to go? For now I want to go up. Okay, no, that makes sense. Okay. Got that key. Okay, this is another mummy room. Yes, go in the cluster like that. Okay, which room am I in again? Two from the top. Okay. So we're gonna go through here. Go in here. What is in here? Okay. Okay, so we do need to deal with Manhandla, unfortunately. Can we just go past Manhandla for now? We can. What's in this room? Oh god, okay. We're gonna ignore y'all for now. Yeah, you saw how I just walked through a wall like that? Sweet, right? We got the flute, or the recorder. See, I just walked through a wall. Amazing. You know where else I can walk through a wall? Right here. That one is just one way, though. Yeah, that's not happening. Okay, we have the flute now. You know what that means. Means we can go get another heart container. Actually, possibly more than one? Wait. can also test. Okay. Aha! See? The map was showing that there was something here, and it wasn't working. And that's why, because it wasn't something we burnt down. It's something we use the flute on, which is really weird. Because like, it's tree. Okay, where is that now? We just grabbed. That's that one. Wait, have we not been to this screen yet, or did I just not mark it down? I don't think we actually have been to this screen before. We were rewarded for coming to it. Okay, Desert, we go through this way. I'm not even sure where I am. Okay, now I know where I am. Yeah, that's when we get the thing can only be defeated then if they were already on the ground. Take anyone you want. Thank you. Thank you. So that's right there. And we're gonna save. Okay. Now we're gonna go try the dungeon again. So now that we're starting to get stuff, things are starting to look up. Excellent, excellent. Got a heart. Half heart I lost. Lost another half heart. Well, you want to give me a heart? Or a fairy? Ever so helpful. Thank you. And then I lost another one. Okay. Big things I need to make sure they don't trap me in somewhere. these Gibdos, because if they're coming at me from both sides, that's where I can get overwhelmed. Especially if there's multiple coming at me from both sides. If it's just like one on each side, it's like doable. Then it's only me getting overwhelmed because I'm easily overwhelmed. But yeah. Okay. Okay, this Manhandler, or is that one more up? No, this is Manhandler. No, avoid the fireballs. I know there's a lot of them. Slow and steady. Don't risk it. Just take a one hit at a time. That was okay. I got really lucky there. When did I last save? What did I do since I last saved? I don't even know. So I saved up to the heart container. Then I went to the dungeon, so I didn't really lose much. That's how we have been streaming now for 3 hours, so that's what we're going to call it. But fear not, although this may be where today's stream ends, I'll be actually, the plan for next Sunday is to be doing another 12-hour stream, and that'll 12-hour marathon, because I own like 4 more of those yet. And the plan is to be playing Zelda games. So I'll be starting with this, going for 12 hours, probably spending the whole 12 hours on this game, because, I mean, look at it. If not, if I beat it before that 12 hours, and thanks I'm willing to the pass as well, but See how it goes. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming out. Everyone was hanging out here today. It's been a blast. We're gonna go find somebody to raid. So hang around for that. Next stream will be tomorrow, same time as today, 1 p.m. Central Daylight. Hopefully on time. Today was a bit late because I was running into technical issues. Turned out there was one thing that had somehow gotten unplugged. Like one, basically where the composite cable connects to my capture, or connects to the adapter for my capture card. That had somehow gotten loose. I don't know how. Because there's like tape on it to hold it in place. But somehow it got loose. So that, and because it was something that I don't know how it happened, I didn't look into it until it was already been a little while. But yeah, we're going to go find somebody to raid. As for who we're going to raid, I would like... Let's see here. Let's look at... I'd like to raid one of my Plant Army teammates. A lot of people live. What is everyone playing? Let's see here. Oh, that's me. It's weird looking at the team and like being like, oh hey, that's me. Question is, do I want to raid somebody we already know? Oh. That's somebody I'm following, but I'm not sure when. I think I must have... I don't know if she was even on the team. I'm also not sure when I followed her, because I think that was a while ago. Let's see here. I'm also checking if like anybody I follow is playing a Zelda game. Or anybody on the team. It's not anybody I follow. If anybody on the team is playing a Zelda game. Doesn't look like it. Although at least a few people are in just chatting, so might end up playing. Because there's one person that's in just chatting right now, but who I know has been playing through Cadence of Hyrule. But I don't know if that's the plan. Okay. I know who we are going to raid. Somebody who is playing Pokemon. Which Pokemon was it there? Fire Red Leaf Green. And yeah, so we're gonna go and do a raid. If anybody wants to join me on the raid, you can copy and paste the raid message. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, 1 p.m. After that, next stream isn't unfortunately until Saturday with Star Wars RPG, because that's my next, well, because Tuesday through Friday I'm working. I mean, that is a 4-day break. I'm trying to... I might try to do a bonus stream one of those days, but I don't want to like promise anything. But we'll see how that goes. And yeah, thank you everyone for coming out. It's been a blast. And I will see y'all later. Bye.